Hey everyone, it is Friday night and we are live once again. And Ryan is with us this week.
Yeah.
Came back from California this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early this morning.
Early this morning. Yeah. So, hope you guys are having a great week. We've got a lot of things going on. We're working on a big project right now. You guys will see in a couple weeks. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm really excited about it. We've got another. Hey, Andy. How are you doing, buddy? Anyway, yeah, you guys will see that in a couple weeks. And we've got a new collaboration that you guys will see soon that we're really fired up about. So, yeah. What else? What's going on?
We played basketball.
We just got done playing basketball about an hour ago. No, actually about a half hour ago.
Yeah, about a half hour ago.
We're spent.
Yeah, we're pretty tired.
They played for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I know.
It wasn't 20 minutes. It was actually about 35 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Mom's trying to make it sound like we're weak.
Yeah.
And we are.
We are.
We're not that weak.
It was pretty hysterical.
Yeah.
I'm hoping nobody filmed that.
It was a sad looking game. That's for sure.
You know, to give us some kind of credit, I haven't played literally a game of basketball, and I know it's been 20 years, and you're probably...
I'm probably 15 anyway.
Yeah, so we're still standing, so
Yeah.
it could be worse.
So you're sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to stand up on camera.
No.
Because that's going to be sad too.
Yeah. We'll be doing that slow after the camera goes off. Okay, so anyway, having a great week. You guys saw this morning's video with Ryan and I doing, what do we call that? Questions
on the water.
Questions on
lake
the water.
questions. We'll come up with a better title.
Yeah,
that's a
gotta
working title.
Yeah, so we're still working on the sound a little bit. As bad as the sound was on this morning's, you should have seen our first take. It was really bad. But the next one we've got a plan. It'll be much better. But it was kind of fun. Yeah, it was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Is that the one when you caught a fish?
No, that was the
time before.
Bad take.
Yeah, that was the time before.
Amy.
Hi, babe.
Hi, Amy. Anyway, so we're going to do that some more. You guys seem to like it. Those of you that did see it seem to like that. And maybe we'll pick a different spot and get a little bit different scenery.
We miss you too, Amy.
We miss you too, Amy.
Miss you, babe.
And my garage is still clean, just so you know. I want to say
it's actually cleaner because you went through and you organized all that stuff.
All those nuts and bolts and screws and nails and all that stuff, it's all organized. Mm-hmm. I went through every bit of it, organized and put it in drawers. So you'd be proud.
That's the first thing he said. Amy would be proud of you.
Yeah.
She said, I'm so proud of you, Eric.
Thank you, Amy. Okay, so a couple announcements. One is the last week we talked about Ryan.
I have the mic plugged in, guys.
Are we talking quiet?
It says it's somebody.
Maybe we need to talk up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we'll speak up.
Last week I talked about Ryan and I in the middle of May we're going to Florida for a fishing trip. That is still on. However, Spirit Airlines changed our return flight, and they changed it in a way that we're not coming through Detroit now. We're coming back through Chicago, like in the middle of the night.
They meant on the water.
Okay, not here.
Oh, yeah.
On the water, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that.
We're gonna fix that. Yeah. So, anyway, so we unfortunately, and I know it was Michelle Booth who talked about meeting us in Detroit. Michelle, I'm sorry. They Spirit just absolutely changed my flight. Right? They just said, "Hey, your flight's changed." So they gave us a flight a day later, and now we're coming back through Chicago and not Detroit, and we've got like 15 minutes between flights, so no time to do a meetup, unfortunately.
Hi, Jason.
So,
Jason Harrison's here.
hey, Jason. So anyway, we wanted to tell you about that and let you know that just didn't work out. That would have been fun, but it didn't work out. So next on the agenda, the Jack Carr sign. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so the Jack Carr sign, you guys saw the first video Wednesday, and then Monday and next Wednesday are going to be the next 2 videos on it, and we are trying to figure it out. We're going to kind of schedule some stuff up in Utah because that's where Jack lives, and see if we can make the schedules work and make it all work out and go up and actually meet him and give it to him.
Yeah.
So
But I don't know whether they know you actually got some acknowledgement from Jack.
oh yeah,
right?
so
So
yeah,
tell them about
I
that.
tagged Jack on Instagram, and he shared it on his story, and he responded, man, that he loved the sign and that he'd love to meet up and
Yeah.
get it. So
that's
that's
exciting.
encouraging, yeah. And man, his if you guys like books at all, you got to check out his books.
I even
Oh,
read
yeah.
them and I like
Yeah,
So,
you like
yeah,
it.
you explain who Jack Carr is. For
So
somebody
he's
that might
he's
not-
an author, and he wrote, or he's an ex-SEAL. He spent, I think, 20 years as a Navy SEAL in Afghanistan and Iraq, and then he retired and he became an author. And he wrote, his first book was The Terminal List, and the protagonist is James Reese. And so he's got his 5th book is coming out next month, I think, and then in July. He's got a series coming out on Amazon called The Terminal List, and James Reese is being played by Chris Pratt. And man, I've been talking about this for a year,
8 months.
yeah,
At least 8 months. Yeah.
yeah, for
Yeah.
a while, and so it's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
so
if you guys like action, military action and strategy, and man, they're the audiobooks. I'm an book guy, but I've listened to all of them. And that Terminal List, I can't wait to see what they do with that in
Yeah.
making a movie out of it.
Yeah.
That's
Chris
man.
Chris Pratt, he's
Yeah.
going to be a great James Reese. So
Yeah.
it's awesome. His books are just fantastic. So
Anyway, so that was kind of a cool thing that you just posted on Instagram and tagged him, and he
Yeah.
got back to you and
Yeah.
said he loved it and he'd love to meet up. So
Yeah,
we're
so
gonna try and make that
we're
happen.
going to try to make it happen. And he's up in Utah, and so we're trying to schedule a demo in Utah and get everything to work out, and maybe we can do a
Yeah.
meetup too.
Yeah, that's really a good point. So he's up and around, not too far from the Salt Lake City area.
Yeah.
So if you guys are in the Salt Lake City area, we plan on something up there in the next month or two that we're going to go up, hopefully, and be able to deliver this sign, and we'll do a meetup and possibly a demo. I'm trying to work on that right now.
Oh, Rachel said that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Hey, Rach.
Rach. Hi. Anyway, so that was really exciting. That was really fun. And I love the way that thing came out. It's amazing.
It came out really, really nice.
All right, so tonight's giveaway, we are doing
Hi, Bert.
Bert.
another Starbond, a thin, a medium, and a thick Starbond.
Michelle just came in. Can you tell
Oh,
her?
Michelle, I wanted to let you know, Spirit Airlines changed my flight, changed our flight, so we won't be coming through Detroit, unfortunately. They pushed it a day out, and they're flying us back through Chicago. And we don't have any time in between. We got like 15 or 20 minutes between flights. So we just don't have any time to do a meetup. So I apologize for that. That was just, I was kind of surprised. But they wrote me a few days ago, and they literally didn't ask. They just changed the flight from being a Friday flight to a Saturday flight.
I miss Vicky. You keeping them two straight. Yeah. No.
So anyway, yeah, I'm sorry about that, Michelle. Hopefully we can do it again.
Oh,
Love-
what a bummer.
Love to get up there. Anyway, so and also the Starbond video that we did, which was Monday's video, I
Yeah.
think. Got a good response from that. Starbond really liked what we did, so they're actually our official sponsors. But we'll be giving this 3-pack away along with a thing of accelerator, a pump spray or a can of accelerator. And we'll be doing that at the end for a trivia question. So now I want to show you some really cool stuff. Our good friend Jill Bennett down in the Phoenix area made some bandsaw boxes. Check these things out. These are just absolutely incredible. If you don't know what a bandsaw box is, they're They're just kind of jewelry boxes or, you know,
Trinket
boxes. And just absolutely stunning. Jill, I'm enthralled with these things. So there's Vicky ordered them from Jill, and she made 3 different ones. This one is made from, let me see, this is made from Goncalo, Alves, and Mahogany. And this one is called, the style is called Whale Play Bandsaw Box. Whale Play, yeah.
Whale Play?
Yeah, that's what it says, whale. Whale Play.
Should have
Yeah, the
said,
purple one I'm keeping, Rachel.
should have said Whale Played. Like well played.
Whale Play, yes. This one, oh no, go ahead.
I like this one. I love the dark wood. This one's, what is it?
I know that's zebra, the one.
Yeah. Zebra, birch, and wenge wood. Wenge? Wenge?
Yeah.
Yeah. And man, she really did a beautiful job on
These
these.
things are incredible. This one obviously is purple heart and maple, birch, and curly maple handle. So it's birch in here, not maple. These are birch, and then curly maple on the handles, and obviously purple heart. But they're all flocked inside. You know, everything's flocked. It just absolutely exquisite. These things are just works of art. I just love them.
Yeah,
Love
she
'em.
did a beautiful job
So,
on these things.
we want to give her a plug. This is her Instagram and her Facebook and her website. Jill Bennett. Jill and Jim are dear friends of ours. We've stayed with them many times down in the Phoenix area. Just super great
Talented.
people. Huh?
Talented.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. They're
super
both
talented.
super talented. Jim is a, master wood turner.
Dr. Jim.
Dr. Jim.
He's
yeah.
going for his doctorate right now.
Anyway, if you guys want any of this kind of stuff, definitely reach out to Jill. She does exquisite work. Just absolutely flawless. I love these things. Anyway, thank you so much, Jill. We love them. I'm glad glad we could bring you some business, and hopefully somebody out there will need. These are going to be Christmas gifts, I think,
Yeah.
for somebody. Well, the Purple Heart Vicky's going to keep. But anyway.
It means I have to order new ones.
Yeah, we've got to get some new ones. All right, so let's go into the questions. And then we can, before we do that, I got an email from Monty Cook. Been watching us for a long time viewer. And he has a problem with his router with having to clear the sawdust all the time. And he wanted to set up a way that he wouldn't have to do that. So here's what he did. This yellow line, I don't know how this is shown up. This yellow line he drew, but he just drew that on an air line coming from a compressor down here, little pancake compressor, and he put an air line all the way up, around, and then down to his router. And then if you look at his router, he affixed a hose to it, and looks like he hot glued it down here. So he's just blowing air on his cutter as he's cutting, and he says he never has to clear any sawdust out. He doesn't get any on him, and he blows it all out the front side. Obviously, you have to have a base plate or a housing that's open on both sides. With a rigid, it comes that way. The rest of them you have to open up the way we do. But anyway, I thought that was really clever. I don't know if that's something that I will do, but I thought it was, if you guys have an issue with sawdust clearing out when you're carving and you don't have a problem with sawdust, you could even put a backdraft deal over here if you wanted to. But if you have a problem with sawdust packing up in there, this might be a solution for you.
I like how we put the lever up top here, so
Yeah.
he can actually shut it off and on right there.
Right.
That's, That's a pretty smart idea.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very creative.
Great job, Monty. I think that's really a neat deal. Anyway, just wanted to show that off. Thought you guys might like that. Okay, question number 1. Oh, I just put it over there, didn't I? Question number 1. I'll take that.
All right.
No, you're going to take that one.
Am I taking that?
Yeah, you're taking that one.
Okay. This is from Trent in Regina, Saskatchewan. He said, "Have you ever tried chalk paint versus primer?" And I actually have, and the chalk paint works fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I definitely like primer better. I feel like the chalk paint kind of gives a almost like a powdery finish. You know what I mean? And the primer just doesn't. It makes it a little bit easier. I think the primer is a little easier, excuse me, to carve, right? As far as moving the router base along the sign. The chalk paint works, but I don't know. It doesn't. It's not as bright a color, especially like once you carve it, and like if you're putting the primer in for the inset or outset or whatever. I feel like the primer is a little bit pops a little more.
Yeah, and the advantage is with chalk paint is there's a lot of different colors. However, the colors that I've seen are pretty much pastel colors, like really light. Like this is called misty gray, and there's like a mink color. So there's nothing that's really bright and substantial. Most of them are.
Sherlock says we need thumbs up.
So they're really kind of dull pastel colors, but there might be other chalk paints out there. In fact, I'm sure there is that that we haven't tried.
Sherlocky.
Well,
Hey, Sherlocky.
he's dozing.
I'm bothering him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the primer better. But again, if you're using something where you got to have different colors, then the chalk paint might be the way to go. But even still, there's the marsh ink that comes in different colors. So
Right, and there's the Krylon matte finish paints that there really are some spectacular
You're gonna end
colors.
up with all this right
But-
in your lap.
But
yeah.
the chalk paint definitely does not bleed. So this isn't like it's gloss or semi-gloss. It's definitely a flat or a matte finish. So it definitely doesn't bleed. You don't have a problem with that. But so it definitely works. It it's an alternative for sure. But I like the matte finish paints better if you're looking for colors, and I like the primer better if just for.
They're asking why are we not getting more thumbs up? Hawthorne Woodworks. Who's that?
Oh, that's
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
He says, I ain't got but one thumb. I'm a woodworker, for God's sake. Or for goodness sake.
All right, second question. So this is from Jack, and he said, I emailed you, and you were kind enough to respond regarding a project I started while working with white pine. It's all inset lettering. Regarding this, and you had mentioned that you normally spray my pine boards with clear spray. Let me get that. With clear spray or sanding sealer before you start the layout process. So I use either sanding sealer or clear spray. And
Hi, David. David Hess is here.
hey, David.
David.
How you doing, buddy? Well, I didn't do that, and I've already carved the letters, the inset letters. So what do I do now? What is your best recommendation to keep this from bleeding? So you can actually, I don't think I would use a clear spray, but if you have carved, if you're using pine and you forgot to put the sanding sealer on or the clear before you did your layout, or before before you spray it with black, then you can put sanding sealer down in the carving and on the whole board. You could do that, let it dry, and you'll probably be okay. Again, don't overspray. That's going to be a killer for you if you do. Don't overspray, but you can use a sanding sealer down in the groove if you've carved. And he said, my next question is, why spray clear coat on the wood before you cut into it? Well, the only reason that I would do that, the clear coat or the sanding sealer, the only reason I do that is to keep the bleeding down when I'm doing my layout, if I'm using layout letters. So if I'm using like a transfer process, or you're carving through paper or something that you're not spraying black, my number one go-to phrase is put sanding sealer on it or the clear spray before you spray any black on that pine. That's the big thing. My normal first process where I spray black is using layout letters and spraying black. So I definitely want something underneath that to keep that black from bleeding. So that's the reason I would spray either the clear coat as a substitute for the sanding sealer before I start doing any layout. So I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. So basically, it's not really before you're carving. It's before you're spraying any black on it.
That's right.
So if you carve before you spray black, if you're doing carbon paper layout or whatever, then you're fine.
Yeah.
But it's a good idea, especially if you have pine, to seal up your boards if they're going to be sitting for a while anyway,
Yeah.
right? Because you
Yeah.
don't want the moisture to get into them. So
Yeah, I put, as soon as I get the pine back to the shop from Lowe's or Home Depot, wherever I buy it, as soon as I do that, I'm sealing them up, no doubt. We do it with the sanding sealer or the clear spray
yeah.
to keep them from cupping and all of that stuff. So definitely. Okay, good. Hope that helps somebody out there. Announcements. In October, we're still planning on the tribe get together here at our place, and we'll have starting to put details together. We don't have a lot of details yet on that, but it'll be in October. We know the dates, but I didn't write it down.
14th through the 16th.
There you go. Good
Yeah.
memory.
October 14th, 15th, and 16th.
And so it'll be here at our place in Arizona. We will have more details on that in the coming weeks, along with
I'm working on it.
some other things.
But just so everybody knows, you have to fill out the form. You know, for insurance purposes and stuff, you got to have a waiver and all that stuff. So you have to register. You can't just kind of show up and
Yeah,
camp.
yeah, because we're limiting it to just so many
Yeah.
spots as well. So Jeff and Jamie Dale are kind of taking care of that, but we'll have more information on that as well coming along. And another thing that we've got coming up that you guys will be hearing about is another fundraiser for VO2. So we'll be talking about that in the coming weeks. We want to support those guys because they've got a big event coming up.
Sorry, Michelle. She said, "What is Vicky crackling?" That's my bones. No, I.
Oh, they could hear it. Putting the boxes back in bubble
putting
wrap.
the boxes back in the bubble wrap.
Anyway, so yes, we'll be doing another fundraiser. You guys will be hearing about that in the next few weeks. And then again, if you're in the Vegas area, we're doing a demo in Vegas for 3 days straight.
Yeah.
13th, 14th. No, that doesn't sound right.
Hang on. I'm checking the calendar right
I knew it before I started talking about it.
Yeah, you're right. May 13th through the 15th.
13,
So
14,
that's a
15.
Friday through Sunday.
Yep. And that'll be at the grand opening of the Woodcraft store up in Las Vegas. We're super excited about that. Going to be a lot of vendors there. I know they're going to have tons of really cool stuff on sale. We'll be doing giveaways every day.
Yeah.
We'll be giving a sign away every day. And we're really fired up about that.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. It's probably going to be pretty warm, but it's going to be, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a pretty big deal. They got, what
think
they
they
say,
got a
like
bunch of vendors.
Clinsborn should be
I
out
think,
there.
Cutsall is
Cutsall,
coming.
Craig.
and Craig, yeah. So I think they're going to have a lot of vendors out there. I'm sure there'll be tons of specials, all different kinds of special stuff going on. So if you guys have any questions on that, give Steve a call up there. He's the manager up at the Woodcraft store in Las Vegas, and he'll give you all the details on it. But we're really looking forward to that. That's something. And then later on in June, we're doing classes in June and July at Woodcraft store in Tucson.
Yeah.
So we're really looking forward to that. That won't be like a demo. That's literally going to be a class where people are going to pay to come in, and we're going to give a 2-hour class on sign carving. So it'll be not quite 1-on-one, but I think it's going to be maximum of 4 people, I think, per
4 or
class.
6.
4 or 6, anyway.
Something like that.
Call George down at the Tucson store and ask him. He'll give you all the details on it. but we'll be talking about that more too.
Yeah.
That's in June and July. So we've got some really great stuff coming up. It's going to be a busy summer.
Question
Yes,
for you
it
guys. Is there a place where I can get wood? I need to make a growth chart for my grandson. A place where, Charlie?
Is
Where
that
you can
Charlie
get
Wooster?
wood?
Mm-hmm.
Well, most lumber yards have it.
Right, smart ass.
I'm
Charlie,
sorry.
you're
I don't know if he means maybe when he comes to Vegas or down here in October.
well, certainly, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Lowe's and Bullhead, and
Well,
then
there's also if he goes to
Yeah,
Oh,
if you go to
yeah.
Vegas, which is an hour and a half away, there's
I think
all
they're
kinds
going
of
to Vegas. I think they're gonna spend a couple of days in Vegas.
Charlie and
Charlie
Marlene.
and Marlene.
Oh well, yeah, lots of places in Vegas that
oh yeah.
we could turn you on to.
Are you guys flying or driving?
I think they're
imagine
probably
they're
driving.
flying.
I would think they're driving, but if he's
Well,
talking
if
about
he's talking
getting
about
wood,
getting
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's. We'll turn you on to Andrew over there in
Like,
Las Vegas. Man, that place is like nirvana for going in there and seeing live edge
Like-
slabs.
it's
Oh my
like
gosh.
normal women's shoe stores.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, just some absolutely stunning pieces. Anyway, yeah, absolutely. If you're going to Vegas, so yeah, I guess that is about it. Let's do this giveaway.
All right.
So here is the giveaway. Ryan's got the trivia question for you.
All right. So here's the question, guys, and you got to be specific. What are the weapons that are on Jack Carr's logo that we carved?
You carved, actually.
Yeah, I
I didn't
carved,
do
yeah.
any of that.
Yeah.
I think you did the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a hell of a cameraman, so.
I do what I can.
All right. So what's the name of the weapons?
The name of the weapons that are on Jack Carr's logo.
They could probably.
Oh, Spiro got it.
Spiro
What,
Karadimos.
what do you say?
Winkler Tomahawks.
All right,
There's
there
a
you go.
few letters in there that misspelled, but it's
He was typing so
he was
fast.
typing so fast. Yeah.
Very
Good
nice,
job,
good.
Spiro. Absolutely, good job. We'll get these. We'll get your information over to Starbond and have him.
Bruce Peterson, Henry Winkler. Write
Yeah.
that down, please.
Huh?
Spiro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, those we were just looking at them before we went on the live, and
yeah.
you can't even order them right now. They're out of stock, and they are phenomenal. Man, they're awesome.
Spiro says fat fingers.
Yeah, I know that feeling. But yeah, those Winkler Tomahawks, man, they're
Yeah, they were like $800 a piece.
they're
right?
about $815 a piece.
When you can get them.
Yeah, when you can get them, but they're not flea market.
They're
you
not
know,
cheaply made.
Yeah,
No,
they're
these
not.
things are.
I mean, they're used by special forces, and they're designed for specific use. And man,
Yeah.
they're freaking awesome.
Yeah, they're cool.
I'll
They're
I'll
cool.
own one before I die, unless I die this year.
Son.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Well,
I'm just
don't.
saying.
All right, Sherlock. Could you
Wow, gosh.
Hello?
Hello.
He's getting bored.
awake.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Good job, Spiro. But yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully, we'll have some content with Jack Carr, man. With that, how cool.
Hunter Davis, he asked, have you ever seen Matt Cornelius's hatchets? I have.
Matt Cornelius? No.
He does a lot of engraving, like with Dremels and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the one he's talking about.
Oh no, I haven't seen.
I'll
I
have
don't
to
know
check him out.
who Matt Cornelius. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not familiar with
yeah.
the name.
I subscribe to his channel.
Okay.
I'll have to look into that. I love
Cool.
that kind of stuff.
Anyway,
That's him.
yeah, that would be really cool
He's a
if
young
we
guy.
could.
He's a young kid. He does all kinds of detail carving with
Yeah.
it. Yeah. He's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really cool if we could meet up with Jack up there.
That'd be so freaking awesome, man.
That'd be
That
cool.
one I may have to go to.
Yeah.
You should.
Well, you should.
I know.
Yeah.
Especially if we have a meetup up
Yeah.
there in the
Yeah.
Salt Lake area.
That's
Yeah.
that's one.
That'd
I
be
like.
cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring our fishing gear.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd love to.
We got your bits, Shirley, and I shipped them back yesterday. So
Yeah.
I sent you an email. You don't pay attention.
Yep. I
your
sharpened
email.
them and we shipped them out yesterday morning. I think yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was yesterday.
Okay, you guys,
And
that
we
is
got- Oh,
it.
by the way, you didn't know this. She sent all kinds of little goodies. She like little crocheted flower,
Oh, I
It's a
didn't
little
see anything
Easter
but the
eggs and
bits.
Chocolate, but sorry, that was gone.
The chocolate's gone.
Yeah. By the time it got to me, I just saw the bits.
Yeah, that's one advantage of opening the box.
All right. All right, guys, that's it. We're going long here. So,
Brian, if you want a nice tomahawk, you need to come here, and the winner from Forged on Fire lives in Wrangler.
Forge
Forged in Fire.
Forge and Fire. That's that
that sounds familiar.
that's a blacksmithing.
To return shipping, if you are a premium, it's $9 for return shipping, and sharpening is free.
And if you're an executive member, same thing.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. So, sharpening
Who's
is
Irene,
free.
Frank? Frank said goodnight, Irene. All right.
All
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. We sure appreciate you. We love you. We'll be back here next Friday. We
Yeah.
should be for next Friday, right?
Are we gonna be here? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going nowhere, right?
Yeah, I think
Is that, that's not the weekend you guys are going to be down there?
when we're in, I think we're going to be doing one live. We'll be doing a live in Florida, not next week, but when we go to Florida, we'll be there on a Friday
I
night.
think so. I
We'll
think
be
we'll
able
be
to
doing.
do a live from down there. That would
Maybe
be
we
cool.
could get Clay to do one
That
with
would
us.
be freaking
That would be
Country
cool.
music song.
Yeah. What?
Frank says that was an old country music
Oh,
song.
good
Your
night,
dad
Irene.
would have known.
Yeah. Okay, guys,
Love
that's
you too,
it.
Amy.
Love you guys. Have a
Bye,
great
Anthony.
weekend. Enjoy the weather. Hope you guys are doing well. We'll see you on Monday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.